Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we'll be taking a look at the DX Genius Full Bottle from Kamen Rider Build. As you can see here, this is the Genius form that is produced when the bottle is used. It's a very neat form. I like it a lot. I love that it's featured here very prominently on the box. Very colorful form. I always think that's really fun. Here is a picture with him on the side with the bottle there. Picture of just the bottle by itself. Not too much going on the bottom. And you can see here when you hit the button, it makes the lights turn on the inside of the bottle. It does have lights and sounds, and it comes with its own watch batteries pre-installed, which is always nice. And just kind of shows you how to activate it, pop it in the driver, which of course we'll take a look at all that good stuff. You can see here the watch batteries are included. So very cool. I think it looks like a lot of fun. Let's get out of the box and we'll take a closer look. So here is the bottle out of the packaging. You can see primarily the yellow and blue color scheme. I think it works. I think the two colors look relatively good together. You have this kind of window down here where you're going to get most of your lights from, and then you have sounds out of the speaker here on the back. You can see this really neat pattern on top. I really like this a lot. This is very similar to the symbol that's on the front of his chest in the actual Genius form. Now you can see there's kind of a colorful hollow foil sticker in there. It's a little difficult, especially in this side. I'll try to see if I can get a little bit more light in there. You can see it's purple and blue on this side, then it goes into green, yellow, so it's like a rainbow effect. It's just difficult to get light to reflect in there, so you can actually see it. Kind of similar thing up here on the actual cap. You can see there's also kind of a rainbow effect going on in there, but for some reason on camera the light does not want to show off. You can spin the cap like all full bottles, doesn't really do anything. QR code here on the side, number 99. Number 99 molded in there as well, right there. Here's the pin system. Nothing on this side. This is where you would change the watch batteries if you needed to. You just unscrew right there, and then your watch batteries are right in here. So pretty cool. You can see one side is a little longer than the other. That's just because that's the side you hit to get the sounds. So you can see there's a couple different phrases. So you can kind of see, I think that's kind of cool how when this is lit up, you can see the bottles on the side and it has like a mirror effect, so it looks like it's going on down the line forever. So I think that's cool. There's also a little button right there on the top if you want to reset it. So do I have something small enough that I can actually reset that? Probably not. If you press that down, it should start the sounds over again. So there you go. If you want to get back to the original sounds without cycling through, otherwise you could just jam the button a bunch of times. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the bottle on its own. Let's go ahead and bring in the build driver. Alright, so here we go. So now you can really see the bottle graphic. I think that's really neat. So there you go. You are officially transformed. Now you have 3 different attacks you can do if we spin it just a little bit. So you can see that the sounds the belt makes are really just the same as, you know, the attack sound for just about any bottle. But then the actual attack sound comes out of the Genius bottle itself. So that's one side. If we spin it a little bit more, so apparently I cranked it a little bit too much. That was the final attack. All sides was Genius finish. I'll try to do the middle one now. So basically, that was the middle one. So if you crank it a little bit, you get one side. If you crank it just a little bit more, you get other side. And then if you crank it all the way, you get all sides. So with one side, you get attack. With the other side, you get break. And then with all sides, you get finish. So I'll do all sides again just for fun. So there you go. That is pretty much it for the Genius full bottle. Also, I think it's neat how this thing hangs off so far in the front because it has the two pieces that go in the back. They didn't have a way to have one bottle, you know, fit in with the two things, so they had to just have this extra piece hang off in the front. But yeah, so pretty much all of the sounds actually come from this. So if you put them in other things, you're going to get the same sounds. You can put it in the Evil driver if you like, but the only thing that's going to be different is the sounds that the driver makes. So it'll just say, "Are you ready?" but in that deeper voice as opposed to the "Are you ready?" voice from this. It's really the only difference. All the attack sounds, all the transformation sounds come from this. So it's basically going to sound exactly the same, except the "Are you ready?" from the driver will be that deeper voice. That's the only difference if you put this thing in the Evil driver. So I'm not going to bother to show it to you guys. The only other thing that this could really fit in is the twin breaker, which of course you could put it in there. But again, that doesn't have a reader. It just has the two buttons being pushed down at the same time. So you'd get the same attack sound out of that. But you should be able to slide this in here or in that just like you could with the Dragon or the Rabbit Tank Sparkling bottle because they're all the same width. So you would have no problem sliding that in there, but you would get the same sounds as any of the other two slot things that you pop in there. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the sounds for this. So I think this thing is pretty fun. I mean, it doesn't have a terrible amount of functionality, but if you like the Rabbit Tank Sparkling can, I feel like this has at least as much functionality as that, if not more. That pretty much just had the one transformation sound, the one attack sound, but you could shake it to get that extra sound effect. This doesn't have any shaking sound effects. But you get the couple extra phrases when you hit the button when you just have it on its own. You have the transformation sound when you pop it in the driver, and then you have 3 different attack sounds depending on how much you crank it. So I think it's pretty cool. Not to mention this one has some really nice LED features in here. You know, you have the multicolored LED, so you get some really nice colors in there. I like that kind of mirrored effect where it makes it look like the bottles go on forever. I think that's pretty cool as well. So I think it's fun. This thing retailed for, I believe, 3,000 yen, depending on where you picked it up. Might have been a little bit less, depending on if you got that first pre-order in. But I think it's pretty worth it, honestly. I mean, if you think about the fact that a normal bottle set is about, you know, 700 to 900 yen, so this is about the cost of 3 bottle sets. I think it's fair for what it does. Nice LEDs, batteries are included. That's a big deal. Again, lights and sounds, LEDs, all really nice. So I think it's good. I think it's a lot of fun. It doesn't have a ridiculous amount of functionality, but for what it costs and what it does, I think it's fair and I think it's fun. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thank you so much for watching.